right now I'm with Kun Isuret Jirathiwat, the Senior Business Development Manager of Central Patana. สวัสดีค่ะ
สวัสดีครับ
Yes, สวัสดีค่ะพี่ Isuret. Could you please share us more about your position right here and what's your role and how you're involved in the Central Patana group, please?
Sure. Well, I'm part of the business development team here at Central Patana Public Company Limited. I've been here for a good 6 years now, and right now my role involves international business development.
Yes.
So not only are we expanding locally in Thailand, but we're also expanding abroad as well. Countries such as China, Malaysia, and Vietnam are the countries of interest right now.
So you're opening more shopping malls like
Around the world.
internationally. Wow.
That is right.
And also, like, how many malls altogether right here in Thailand at the moment?
Right now we have 17 shopping malls in Thailand at the moment. Yep. So that's a large number. Each mall is quite large, as you know.
So what's your specific role? Like, you help develop more malls, help make them
Yes,
increase?
ideally, my role in international business development is we look for deals outside of Thailand. Let's say in any particular country we go to, we would try to find a good piece of land to develop a shopping mall, and we study the area, study the catchment, do some feasibility analysis, and make sure it's a good place to go and develop. Yeah.
So you fly around and do the research as well?
Yes, that's part of my job as well, certainly.
So where's the latest place you just recently visited?
Well, to be honest, I mentioned a few countries. As I mentioned, China we go pretty often. Vietnam or Malaysia. We're traveling around right now to explore opportunities.
Well, you seem to be working really, really hard because there are new projects coming up every day, right?
Yes, certainly. Not only me, we've got a large team here at CPN. Yeah.
So how's your lifestyle altogether? Like, how do you manage work and also leisure?
Well, I'm here a good at least 5 days out of the week, and on the weekends I go around to different malls as well, and have a look. But it's sort of work and leisure at the same time. I pretty much grew up as a child, in the retail business. Is almost a part of your blood already. You grow up, and you learn a lot from your families and the professionals in the business right now.
So did you have your education right here in Thailand or abroad?
Actually, I studied in international school when I was young in Bangkok, and then I left when I was about 14 to go to high school in the United States.
Very young.
And then after high school, I studied in the East Coast at Boston College, and then I worked in New York at a financial institution for 2 years, and then I did my master's degree, my MBA at UCLA.
So where are some of your favorite destinations? Like, where do you go the most?
Well, to be honest, my favorite destinations are the cities that I went to study, and work. Boston, New York, and Los Angeles. I think those are very dynamic cities. They're fun, very cosmopolitan, and there's a lot of things to do there.
So studying abroad, would you say is an advantage and a benefit that it made you like having a more wider perspective about what's going on in the world?
I would certainly say so, Sue. I mean, certainly, that's always a good question. As I have a family myself now, one day I'll have children, so that's something to think about. But to be honest, to answer your question, I think it was a good opportunity for me to go when I was just about 14, 15.
Yes.
It really made, yourself much more independent at that age, and really just go out there and explore what the world has got for you.
So it's not too early. You don't feel it's too early.
Oh,
14,
definitely not.
So you would send your son or your daughter in the future to the States?
Good question, but right now it's leaning towards the United States because I think my education was there, and my wife had her master's degree, her education there as well. So it's a good tendency that we'll be sending our kids to the U.S.
So how long have you been married?
Well, it's a good over a year now. So it's it's been quick. It's been quick. Yep.
So how's marriage life?
Oh,
From a single man to a married
is.
man, is it different?
Yes, it's certainly different. I think getting married is certainly a big achievement, I would say, in a way, because you're, you know, you feel proud to have a family, you know, and I think the next step is probably to have a larger family, you know, as you mentioned.
Have kids.
Yeah, exactly. That's coming very soon.
P. So right now we're outdoors at the Central World Square, is that right?
Absolutely.
Yes.
We're at Central World Square, 8,000 square meters of space out here.
Wow, it's very big.
Yep.
You usually hold all the events out here as
Yes,
well?
we do. We do. You know, fortunately, by the afternoon, at 2 o'clock, it comes pretty shady. You know, like today, it's quite cool, and we have a lot of events out here.
Yes.
You know, concerts and so forth. Yeah.
Wonderful. So
Yeah.
Christmas has arrived. Wow. And behind
Yes.
is a very big Christmas tree. I heard it's the biggest in Southeast Asia, is that
Yes,
right?
that is right. That's right. It stretches over 30 meters, to be honest. So you know, it's one of the largest in Southeast Asia.
Actually, you should have stairs so that we could go see the top.
Hey,
the
why don't we do that
stars.
next year?
Yeah.
We could implement that next year.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
So what's the concept this year?
Well, this year, as you can see, we're seeing a lot of, you know, the theme of travel joy from around the world. That's a major theme. So that's why you see a lot of teddy bears. You know, we incorporate teddy bears into the theme as well of travel joy around the world. Therefore, the teddy bears that we see, they're dressed in different, how should I say, costumes.
From different countries.
National costumes.
Oh.
You know, so it's quite cute.
That's so
Yeah, and so
cute.
we'll see a bit more of it when we get to the other side.
Oh, wonderful.
Yeah.
So can we get closer to the
Yeah,
Christmas tree?
definitely, definitely.
So P. Is this the same Christmas tree from last year? Maybe our viewers would like to know.
You know, actually, it is the same Christmas tree from last year, but what we do differently this year are the ornaments surrounding
Oh.
it. For instance, you know, we change the ornaments every year, and this year we have what we call our light balls, we can call it. You know, that wraps around the tree, all over the tree, and at night they will glow.
Wow.
And this year, what another feature we have added to it is also music. So they are, you know, LED lights behind it, and when we turn on the music, it goes along with the rhythm of the music.
Oh,
Yeah.
so tonight we surely get to see the highlights, main highlights.
Yes, yes. Entering into another highlight at the Central World Square here, which is the grand teddy bear arch. As you can see, this is pretty grand. I mean, we're standing here, and I think it's probably 5-6 times taller than us, so it's about 10 meters high here.
It's like big teddy bear Christmas tree.
Yes, yes, in a way it is, And here, what we have here is, I mentioned to you earlier, our theme here is travel joy around the world, from around the world. So therefore, this is a plane, obviously, taking you around the world.
So where do you like to travel?
Well, personally, this year I think I'll be staying around here, but usually, you know, I personally like to go to Japan. You know, Japan is a nice, not too far away, and yet you can, you know, it has a rich culture, and I think I love Japanese food as well, and you know, similarly to a lot of Thai people, right? So I
Yes.
think that's one of my favorite cities to go to.
So you like to taste all the different unique like restaurants that Japan has offer, right?
Certainly, certainly. I mean, Japanese, you know, food is very rich as well. I mean, you don't only have, you know, raw food, the sushi, sashimi, but you have a lot of traditional food that sometimes we've never tried before back here in Thailand.
So when you travel around, do you have like a little notebook you jot down on where the different destinations have nice cuisines, or
I certainly do. I certainly do. Not exactly a travel book, but I take all the name cards and I write in the back of the name cards. You know, I write in the back and say, all right, what dishes did I have here? You know, what dishes are good? And so when I come back here, I put them in a folder, and I compile, you know, a list. And when my friends ask where to go, I send them this entire list. Makes it easy.
So if I would like to go to Japan, I could get some advice from you.
I could send it to you as soon as I get upstairs to the office.
Maybe there will be too many restaurants for me to stop by.
That's right. That's right.
You're working in a shopping mall, so do you love to shop, Israel?
Is that a trick question?
Well, do you shop for free?
Of course, I love to shop. You know, well,
But you gotta
actually,
pay?
yeah. Well, of course, that as well. but to be honest, I guess you can call me a bit unusual. Like, you know, unlike most guys, I do like to shop. You know, I come with my wife pretty often.
Yes.
You know, pretty much I'm here at the mall, at this, you know, at Central World every day for work. On the weekends, you know, I'm here as well because, you know, most of the activities happens on the weekends, right? So you got to come in and have a look as well. But mostly, as you were saying, yes, I do like to shop.
So have you been into every shop in Central World?
Another trick question, isn't it? And then you're going to ask me something else. No, but seriously, we've got, wow, close to 600 shops in here, Sue.
600?
Yeah, close to 600 shops in here. I have to say, I have not been into every single shop, perhaps, you know, because I think something probably just opened yesterday and I didn't know about, you know. But yes, I've been in most of the shops. Yes, that is correct, and gone through. I know it inside out.
So what do you like to shop for?
Honestly, you know, like most guys, I think mostly gadgets. You know, whether it be electronics,
Yes.
you know, sporting goods equipment. But personally, I like fashion as well. You know, so I do go into a lot of the men's fashion shops as well from time to time.
So you're talking about sports. What are your favorite sports?
I play golf, and you know, I golf quite a bit. Tennis. I like to play tennis as well. I've been playing that since I was young, so I try to continue that.
So who's your favorite tennis player?
My favorite tennis player has got to be Rafael Nadal. You know, he's been on the drop a little bit this year, but he'll be back next year.
So you're really
Yes.
following
Yes,
the
yes,
tennis world.
yes, I am.
So Pizza Red, what do you have special to offer our viewers for this special occasion, also festive season?
Well, Sue, it's Christmas, and obviously we have a Christmas gift for everyone. You know, and
Teddy bears?
teddy bears. You know, but in actuality, at the end of the year we have a sale campaign. You know,
Yes.
end of the year World Happiness campaign. So I would have to say all of the shops here are got special promotions going on. I probably don't want to go into detail of every single shop. You know,
Because
it'll
you
take
have more
forever.
than 600 shops.
It'll take forever.
How about countdown that is coming up? So are you having lots of activities as well, concerts?
We do. You probably remember for every single year we have the countdown, and this year will be no less. You know, it would be bigger and better than before. And this year our theme for the countdown is Smile Up campaign.
Smile up.
Yes, you know, I think over the past few months we've been through some natural disasters here and there, but I think it's the end of the year now, and people are recovering, and we encourage people to come out and smile up and enjoy the decorations, come with your family, take pictures, come enjoy the countdown at the end of the year. We have concerts from local, international artists alike, so it'll be fun.
I just can't wait to enjoy the festive countdown ceremony on the 31st of December right here at Central World.
That's right, just a couple of days away.
So
Sue.
how many people are you expecting to be joining?
Well, every year we get about 300,000 to 400,000 people
Wow.
usually during the last couple of days at the end of the year.
So for all viewers, don't miss it, okay? And thank you so much for the exclusive interview with us on our program Invite Pizza Red. Thank you so much, ขอบคุณค่ะ
Thank you very much, Sue.
Merry Christmas, Pizza Red, and
Merry Christmas,
to
Merry
all
Christmas,
viewers.
viewers.